Hello, my Sigma ladies. Today we're unlocking the psychology behind a fascinating dynamic. Why men sometimes act distant when they find themselves falling for a Sigma female. This isn't about playing games or creating drama. It's about understanding the profound impact your presence can have on others. As Sigma females, you carry an energy that challenges norms and expectations. Your independence, self-assurance, and quiet confidence don't just attract. They spark reflection, admiration, and sometimes distance. But don't worry, this distance often has less to do with you and more to do with the internal struggles men face when they meet someone as extraordinary as you. Let's dive into the unseen forces at play. And before we do, don't forget to subscribe to the Sigma Lady to join a powerful community of women like you. Together we'll continue to elevate, inspire, and grow. Men may begin to distance themselves when falling for a Sigma female because they're unfamiliar with a woman who doesn't conform to traditional relationship dynamics. Sigma females are independent by nature, and this independence isn't performative. It's deeply ingrained. For men who are used to being needed or playing a specific role, this can be both refreshing and disorienting. When a man realizes that a Sigma female doesn't need him to complete her life, he might feel unsure about how to contribute to the relationship. This uncertainty often triggers introspection, causing him to step back to evaluate his role. It's not rejection, it's recalibration. The Sigma female's independence invites men to rethink their own expectations and question whether they're ready to meet her at her level. The quiet confidence of a Sigma female has a way of exposing the insecurities of those around her, especially men. Unlike others who may try to hide or mask their vulnerabilities, Sigma females stand firm in their self-worth. This contrast can be intimidating for men who haven't yet come to terms with their own insecurities. When faced with someone so grounded, men may withdraw as a way to shield themselves from confronting their fears. The distance is often a defense mechanism, allowing them time to process their emotions and determine whether they're ready to embrace the kind of honesty and authenticity that a Sigma female demands. For the Sigma lady, it's important to recognize that this isn't about you. It's about the internal journey he's navigating. The mystery of a Sigma female is one of her greatest assets, but it can also be one of the most challenging aspects for men to navigate. Sigma females don't reveal all of themselves up front. They take their time, letting others earn their trust. This approach often leaves men intrigued, but also uncertain about where they stand. Men may interpret this deliberate pacing as a lack of interest, leading them to pull away in frustration or confusion. In reality, this mystery is part of what makes a Sigma female so captivating. It invites men to step out of their comfort zones and engage in a deeper, more meaningful connection. However, not everyone is ready for that challenge, and their hesitation may manifest as distance. A Sigma female's unwavering self-assurance can sometimes trigger a sense of inadequacy in men. This isn't because she intentionally makes them feel small. It's because her confidence highlights areas where they might feel they lack strength or purpose. For men who base their self-worth on external validation, being with someone who doesn't need constant reassurance can feel unsettling. When faced with this dynamic, some men may retreat to regain a sense of control over their self-image. They pull away not out of disinterest, but out of a need to rebuild their confidence. This period of withdrawal often involves deep introspection, as they grapple with the realization that true connection with a Sigma female requires them to stand confidently in their own identity. For the Sigma lady, it's important to understand that this distance isn't necessarily a reflection of your actions. Instead, it's a testament to the transformative power you bring into relationships. Men who rise to the occasion often emerge stronger and more self-aware, ready to embrace the unique dynamic you offer. For men who highly value their freedom, falling for a Sigma female can feel paradoxical. On the surface, they might see your strength and independence as a perfect match for their own desire to maintain autonomy. However, this very compatibility can also stir fears about losing their sense of self within the relationship. Men may act distant as a way to test whether they can truly maintain their individuality while being with someone as dynamic as a Sigma female. This distance isn't about rejecting the connection. It's about finding balance. For many men, the realization that a Sigma female cherishes her own freedom just as much as they do is a game changer. By allowing space and showing that you respect their need for independence, you can often help them see that a relationship with a Sigma female doesn't mean compromise. It means collaboration. This shift in perspective can turn temporary distance into a stronger bond built on mutual respect and trust. The quiet dominance of a Sigma female creates an unspoken power dynamic that can be both captivating and challenging for men. Unlike overtly dominant personalities, a Sigma female's strength lies in her presence. She doesn't demand attention or control. She simply commands it by being unapologetically herself. For men who are used to traditional power structures in relationships, this dynamic can be disorienting. They might feel uncertain about how to assert themselves without disrupting the balance. In some cases, this uncertainty leads to withdrawal as they attempt to navigate unfamiliar territory. What makes this dynamic so unique is that it challenges men to rethink their approach to relationships. It encourages them to embrace collaboration over competition and mutual respect over dominance. Those who can adapt to this new way of thinking often find themselves thriving in the presence of a Sigma female, while others may retreat permanently if they're unwilling to grow. Men often find themselves grappling with the pressure to live up to the expectations of a Sigma female. This isn't because she imposes unrealistic demands, but because her high standards are a natural extension of her self-worth. For men who aren't fully secure in their abilities or achievements, this can feel overwhelming. When confronted with a Sigma female's natural drive and confidence, some men may question whether they're truly capable of meeting her level of excellence. This doubt can lead to withdrawal as they try to protect themselves from potential failure or rejection. However, for those who see this as an opportunity to grow rather than a threat, the connection with a Sigma female becomes a catalyst for self-improvement. The key here is patience and understanding. As a Sigma lady, it's essential to recognize that this distance is often about his internal battle, not a reflection of your worth. By maintaining your standards and offering space for him to rise to the occasion, you set the stage for a relationship built on mutual respect and growth. The paradox of falling for a Sigma female is that the closer men get, the more they might feel the need to pull away. This isn't because they lack feelings. It's because the intensity of their emotions can feel overwhelming. A Sigma female's presence has a way of awakening feelings that are both exciting and intimidating. And for some men, this emotional surge is unfamiliar territory. In an effort to regain control, men may distance themselves to process their emotions. This push and pull dynamic can be confusing for the Sigma female, but it's important to understand that this behavior often stems from the depth of the connection rather than a lack of interest. For men willing to embrace vulnerability, this period of reflection often leads to a stronger, more meaningful bond. By holding space for them to navigate their emotions, Sigma females can foster an environment where authenticity and emotional intimacy thrive. Being in the orbit of a Sigma female often forces men to confront parts of themselves they've long ignored. Her independence, confidence, and unwavering sense of purpose act as a mirror, reflecting both their strengths and insecurities. This reflection can be deeply uncomfortable, especially for men who aren't accustomed to self-examination. As a result, some men may withdraw to avoid facing these truths. They might not yet be ready to engage in the kind of self-growth that a relationship with a Sigma female inspires. However, for those who rise to the challenge, the journey becomes transformative. They learn to embrace their own potential, driven by the quiet but powerful influence of the Sigma female. For the Sigma lady, this dynamic is a testament to the impact you have on those around you. Your presence isn't just magnetic, it's transformative, pushing others to grow in ways they never expected. By remaining true to yourself, you pave the way for relationships that are deeply meaningful and rewarding. And there you have it, my Sigma ladies. A deep dive into the fascinating psychology behind why men act distant when falling for a Sigma female. This isn't about games or misunderstandings. It's about the profound impact your strength, independence, and confidence have on those around you. Remember, the distance you encounter is often a reflection of the growth you inspire in others. By staying true to who you are and allowing space for transformation, you create connections that are built on authenticity and mutual respect. If this video resonated with you, let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sigma Lady for more insights, inspiration, and empowerment. Together, we'll continue to explore the depths of what it means to be a Sigma female. Until next time, stay strong, stay confident, and as always, keep shining, Sigma ladies.